viewers, we are in Arua city in northern Uganda today, and we are here specifically to talk to the youths about their livelihoods. The program is Unmute East Africa, and right away we are beginning and would like you to take a walk with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Arua city and we're having a dialogue on youth livelihoods. My name is Anguchi Alencia, also known as Patient Sugar, a radio presenter. And at this moment, we would like to introduce ourselves. You tell us your name and your hobby as well.
Thank you so much. My name is Onziku Sande, also known as Chief Gorigori. I have a lot of hobbies to say. I like food. I see people are laughing, but it's a reality. I like watching football, and then I like having fun. That is all for now. Thank you so much.
My name is Malik Mansour, Ofia Fulwago. Hobby, I love to work. I love doing positive things every day. So even if I do it like for 24 hours a day, I feel good. Then obviously, I need energy too. So my stomach is a priority. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Eluta Patricia. I'm a social worker, but currently not practicing. I have several hobbies. I love singing and dancing. I love sports. I love traveling, and I love reading articles in newspapers. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. My name is Ajiga Patrick, also known as Patike. I'm a lab technician. I love listening to music, and I love learning new things each and every day.
Greetings. My name is Aikobua Emmanuel Osuzi Jan Alan. The last two are AKNMs. I'm a teacher by profession, a writer by passion, an actor by action, and a voiceover artist. And amidst several other things that I do. And my hobby is reading and writing novels and scripts.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Omar Al-Bashir, aka as Oresto. I like watching football. I'm good at farming. So I'm glad to see children are playing. If I'm seeing them playing, So thank you. Okay, I'm done.
Thank you very much. My name is Ayochan Gloria. I'm a businesswoman, and I love watching movies. I love singing. I love going to the gym. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Karko Janet. I am a teacher by profession. I love singing, composing songs, and sharing with friends. Thank you very much.
I am called Ariana Paula, a student of UMCAT School of Journalism and Mass Communication. I love sports and I love cooking. Thanks.
My name is Yasiku Sande Alson. I'm a filmmaker. I create content, and I love watching movies and writing. Thank you.
Greetings. My name is Aikoru Mary Gertrude. I am a TV producer, a research assistant, a filmmaker, an actress, and my hobby is I love traveling for adventure. I equally love cooking, and I love reading as well. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Asara Charit, a journalist, a TV news reporter. I love watching football, just simply because I'm a national fan, and I love rumba, Lingala so.
Well, thank you very much for the introductions. I see that we have a variety of youths here, and I know that we are going to have a very good conversation specifically about their livelihoods. One of the issues that I would like to understand here is, are you currently working? If yes, what kind of work are you doing? I would like to remind you that you can use any language. But if we did it most in English, it would be well. Thank you. Let's go ahead and answer the question.
Currently, I'm working. The questions, though, is quite broad. Maybe let me also put it in that perspective. Yes, like I said in my introduction, I do teach. That is one. But besides teaching, I do a lot of things regarding arts, script writing, and anything to do with movies, producing movies. So yes, that is what I do.
Okay. Any other person who is ready? Are you working? If yes, what work are you doing?
Yes, me, I'm currently working. I sell my food stuff in town, produce. That's what I do.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, the host. Currently, I'm working. Like I told you earlier on that I'm a lab technician. I work in Arua Public Secondary School, one of the best schools in Arua City. So I love working. Apart from the work that I do, most times during my free time, I also ride border. And I like doing farm work.
You should give me a ride after here.
Yeah, I will, of course. Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ladies, where are you?
Okay, thank you. I do teach, and I like teaching songs, singing as I do it in the churches, in any place, and organizing music, dance, and drama.
Okay.
Yes, I like that, and that is what I also do.
All right. When you're speaking about your work, please speak about it with passion. Speak about with a smile. Put a smile on your face. This is not a courtroom.
Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you.
But you did well.
Yeah.
Yes, Malik.
I'm working. Alhamdulillah, I work at Arabian Herbs Clinic as the doctor. Then secondly, aside that, I'm an actor. Let me say anything to do with arts or to do with movies. That's aside the clinic work.
Okay. Very well then.
Yeah, work is work. Anything you do is the
Correct.
actual work.
Correct.
I basically create content because I said I'm a filmmaker. We produce movies, and it has given pleasure for people. Normally, even hours, people watch and they laugh, they relax. So we create content. Yeah.
Janet, can you relax? Please relax. Janet, relax. Everybody relax. Yes, okay. And then that brings me to our next question. Would like to know your main source of income. What is your main source of income?
My first source of income is from business. I do business. I deal in fish shelling. And I'm also a farmer, though not in large scale, but from the small scale where I deal, I also sell the products I get from agricultural work. Then the little money I'll get after the end of the month, it adds on what I get.
Charity, could you specify exactly what you're farming?
Okay, I do cassava plantation. Then I sell the remaining for home consumption.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Aikoro?
Yes, my main source of income is research. I do a lot of research with different organizations in the refugee camps, even companies, and I think that's all.
Your main source of income?
Yeah.
Yes. From this side?
Thank you. The source of income that I have is basically one is the salaries, the salaries they give me. Then second of all is I most times invest the salary given to me in a poultry project, which actually after every 2 to 3 months you sell the poultry birds, get the income. You get it. Then second of all, I ride border. I have a bike which I've given for people to use for riding border, meaning on weekly basis they give me some cash, which also adds up onto the source of income. But basically, I rely on salary because after every month you get something little, come rain or sunshine, it's there. And those are the side hustles that I get on daily basis, or after a week or two, they also get me some income. That's the source. Thank you.
Okay, Bashir. Feel free to speak in the local language, in the language that you express yourself best.
Okay, thank you. My source of income comes, for me, I do some mechanic work. When this guy said that he's riding boda when the bikes get spoiled, I do repair them. That one put for me food on table. So that is my source of income. Sometimes, as I said, I'm a farmer. I also do keep chickens. If you want chicken, you can come to me there. I sell for you some. That one brings for me income. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Gloria, are you with us? Your source of income?
My main source of income is beans and flour. That is what I sell to, at least that give me more money. I sell beans in bulk and sometimes cassava flour.
Okay.
Yes.
Ariana, your source of income?
Okay, the first one is that sometimes I plant hair. That is the first one. At least in a week, I can get something out of it. The second one is from my parents. Since I'm a student, I also stay under them. So that is it. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Yes, Sandy.
Yes, my source of income is from my business. I have at least more than 3 streams of revenue that can generate for me money. That is where my source of income normally comes from. The kind of business I do, I have basically 3 types of businesses that I do. One, I target the children when they come back from holidays. There's something called the PlayStation. Normally, it makes children to go and relax their mind, like after being exhausted from school. They come and play. That is where I get my first source of income. The second one is I do business of the pool table, where I buy pool tables and then I allow people to come and play for money. That is where I generate the next income. And then the last one is I deal in produce. I also deal in produce. I buy things from the villages and then I transport them. Things like cassava, nuts, simsim, sorghum, millet. So those are the things that generate for me income, my daily income.
Okay.
Yeah.
Malik.
Thank you, Sugar. My main source of income, salary. I'm on salary. Since I said I work in a clinic.
Full stop. Patricia, let us know your source of income.
My source of income could be salary, but currently I'm still a job seeker.
You're looking for a job?
And I'm doing palliative care for a family member.
Okay. Fine. Is there anybody who has not told us about their source of income, please?
Basically, for me, I create content for brands and the businesses. We create visibility. Of course, if somebody wants to advertise something, we agree. If you want me to advertise for 1 month, maybe if we agree for 100,000, and then the whole month I will be advertising that business. Or you want some content to create maybe about girl child, boy child, or something related where you want to pass message to the public. We create that content, and that is how I get money.
Okay. Yes, teacher.
My main source of income is salary. But apart from salary, I'm a gig worker. I hop on gigs from one place to another. So I think it may not be necessary to explain the gigs now, maybe as we continue with the conversation.
Maybe one of them.
One of them.
Would be interesting.
I'm a voiceover actor. So many times I voice adverts, especially for people. Yes, that is the main one.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. My main source of income is the salary. I tried business. It didn't do well.
What was that business?
I had a canteen where I was at least getting something. But now the issue of the road came and it destroyed it. So
Trade order. Trade order or yours
Yes.
was the road?
No, it was the road, the development within the town. Yeah, so the canteen was also destroyed. So up to now, I've not continued with it, but I'm planning.
But at least you have not given up.
Okay, it is down completely, but I know with the time, I will have to resurrect it. Currently, I base my main salary, the salary is what I depend on.
Okay.
That is my main source of income.
Okay, thank
currently.
you. Thank you so much, good people. We have done quite so well, and I think we deserve a hand clap. Clap for yourselves. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, but then I'm quite interested. How do we normally get to know about the job opportunities that are there? How do you normally get to know about the opportunities, different jobs that are there? Could be through adverts. Tell us your experience.
I think predominantly of late, people do share, especially if you connect with people, if you have social capital, people will find job adverts somewhere and they forward it to you. I think that's how I've been, especially me as a gig person, I've been getting gigs from recommendations. People recommend you. So-and-so is good at this, so-and-so is good at this. What do you want? I want an advert. Okay, if you want a script, you call Osuzi. That's how people get to especially call me. One, I'll say it's recommendations. Then the internet is there, but recommendations mostly. For me, that's the major source of getting employment or gigs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Patricia?
We've got several search engines that I've ever maneuvered through. And of course, Osuzi talked of social capital, friends sharing on the internet. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Aikoru?
Me as a researcher, it's normally through the organizations or the companies you've ever done research with. Like when the other organization wants to do a research about a project, they go to the other organization and they recommend you. They just give you lists of people who have done good research. And that's how I've been able to get different research jobs from different organizations.
Okay.
Thank you.
Pass the microphone to Gloria.
Yeah, thank you. Mine is through social media and sometimes on radios. Yes.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
I hope you've gotten many of those job adverts that have passed on.
So many of them on radios.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, thank you. I also listen to that through radios and the TV. Then from friends also. Friends, whenever you meet like this, they share. And then social media. Thank you very much.
Paula.
Thank you. Mine, I usually get it on adverts, as these other people have said so, and through friends as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before I get to Bashir and Charity, I would like to come this side.
Thank you. My experience has told me that most times, if you want to get job opportunities, it's mostly based on referral methods and recommendations. That's where the issue of social capital comes in. How many people you know and you connect with is key in job industry these days. The second of all is the interview method, which most times do not work immediately. You just need to go for interviews, this face-to-face and online interviews for several times, then after which you'll be given a job. Then thirdly, there is social media, where you get to see an opportunity and get your ways through. The platforms, WhatsApp platforms, where in different groups people see opportunities, and that's where most times I get my informations about particular jobs. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bashir?
Some of these we get them through New Vision. You can get paper, You check headlines, you see job interviews. Some of them you get them from radio stations, TV stations. That's how we do get them. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to hear from you, Bashir. Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, Sunday and Charity.
Some adverts are normally placed on walls and the notice boards. Wherever I pass, I could see some of them. Sometimes you can be limited, though be limited with the qualifications, but at least they manage to place some of them on walls and the notice boards. Thank you.
Charity.
Thank you. Like as I've said previously, I'm a journalist. I love translation. Okay, most times I also do translation, whereby I get some of these opportunities through recommendation. And then through radio adverts also. Thank you.
Okay. Sunday and Malik.
Yeah, thank you so much. Basically, it is all about referrals. People refer you to the people maybe who are looking for a qualified personnel to work in maybe their space. Then that is where you are normally, that is where they give you that opportunity. But one thing is there's something called result oriented. Maybe you are outside there, you are doing something, people have known you for that. Now once I create my market, I will say, this job is for a specific person, because we know you are best at that. Sometimes you don't look for the job looks for you. You understand? Yeah, that is something that happens.
Are the jobs looking for you already?
Yeah, there are jobs like that look for me specifically. People try outside there, and then once they fail, they come to me.
For example?
For example, when it comes to radios, people would have to look for me, because they know that I have the knowledge to work on it, like repairing it. Now, if they take it to you, you might repair it, but not like the way I do. So normally people have to look for me, because I do the best. The service I provide to people is quality. Then I don't look for the market. I don't look for customers. Instead, the customers look for me. That is what happens to me.
Okay. Yeah. Malik.
Yeah, Sugar, I would like you to repeat the question.
I should repeat the question for you, Malik.
To refresh my mind.
I'm at your service, sir.
Thank you.
We asked and would like to know, how do you normally get your job opportunities, including your other fellow youth out there?
Personally, I was told by a father once that manufacture yourself before you market yourself. Know something, be good at it. Then once you are given a chance to do something, then you deliver best. I said earlier on, as hobby, I love to work. Personally, it makes me happy. That has really marketed me a lot, because I know a particular thing, I make sure I get good at it. Like my brother said here, at a point they look for you. Even if you are home, for as long as the phone is on, where are you? You see that?
Okay.
That's all.
Nice to know. But then I'm also here thinking, as these jobs are advertised, as you get them on the different platforms and channels, I would really like to know, do you actually qualify for those jobs?
As far as qualification is concerned, I was told by, I like staying with elders a lot. One elder told me, papers nowadays don't matter.
Sure?
Yes, because he told me, there was a movie I did sometime back in 2018, my first movie actually. I did the movie because I was driven by passion, and the passion is there, the talent is there. I was just into drama, I was in this stage drama. So some guy wanted to act a movie. He was lacking personality. So we went and we did the movie. A father from Italy watched it. He came down to Arua to come and train us on filming. So he said he has been into this for over 20 years. And there was time he went somewhere for an interview, to go and interview. People came with papers, but they had no knowledge. So he saw our passion, he came into to install in us. Yeah? So, qualification most, like people put most, it's not bad to have the paper, but sometimes most people chase because money can get you paper. You get the point? Money
Which they can chase from anywhere.
Money can get you papers. You can get from anywhere. But the problem is, do you have the knowledge?
Okay.
Yeah?
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you agree with him though?
Partly. Partly I agree with him.
The street is spoiling you people.
Not really much.
Yes.
Yeah, it is a hard question. It is true that jobs are always there. But sometimes there are people who qualify for it, and sometimes the number of people who don't also qualify for it. Like in Uganda, for you to get at least a job, you must have a bachelor's degree. And you know, when is Western Sub-region, one of the second poorest after Karamoja Sub-region. And here, for you to get that paper is not an easy thing. So sometimes you find people are there, but they don't qualify for it. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Charity.
Okay, let me add on that. It's true. Many people do qualify for some specific jobs, but the people inside, they are doing the recruitment. They also do some injustice. They first recognize their closest friends or relatives, or they prefer money, bribery. So that one limits many of the youths in this region from getting a white-collar jobs.
Sunday, are you qualified?
No.
For those jobs?
The reason as to why I've said no is because there's a saying that cut your coat according to your size. They can advertise for a job that you know the qualification it is asking for, you don't have it. Why do you have to waste your time to go for such a job? It becomes automatically a no. Like they're asking for, they want somebody as a doctor in the regional hospital, and then you have not pursued that course. How do you begin applying for that? It becomes a challenge. And then now the worst thing here is you apply for a job after the person who is seeking for the employees, after seeing that your qualifications are okay, somebody comes with his money from nowhere, your paper is turned down. This is something that annoys people in the community. Thank you so much.
All right. Yes, Patricia.
Thank you. Here is one thing you should know about job qualifications. You might qualify academically, but the issue of experience comes in. So someone might, a company might look for someone with a 5 years experience when you're just a fresh graduate, but with good results. How do you start? This comes with the question, is qualification also a specific thing? Actually, job experience, a specific thing that needs to be handled alone. Because if you don't employ this person basing on the academic qualifications, where will this person get the experience? Years will be going. Yeah, that's a concern.
And you're growing older and older every day. And they also have an age limit. Oh, one of these days I've looked at some of the jobs, and each and every time they are saying that between this age and this age, I just pass by.
Let me give you an example. I remember when I just graduated, I applied for a job. I can't tell you where. When I went for the interview.
Here in Arua?
Yeah. When I went for the interview, they looked at me and they said, the person close to me told me, give me your papers, I want to see. I gave them. This gentleman looked at me and said, so this little girl also wants to compete with us? I lost morale.
Okay. Yes, Patrick?
The issue of job qualification is very key in a way that it helps people to give out their best to a particular company in which they work. But you see, most times when we go for these interviews, people ask for the working experience when most of the people who applied for a particular job are yet fresh graduates, as said by my friend. Yeah, it pains Like you apply for a job, you have the papers, but most times you do not have the experience, but you would love to give your best for the company that you have applied in. So what I would just want to say is we shouldn't be like job seekers. We should be job creators. We need to market ourselves before someone comes to market our own brands. We need to create brands in order to solve this problem. But most times you see people who are most times complain about unemployment are people who do not have the right qualifications. There are jobs there, but they do not have the papers to present for a particular job. Then the other thing is people who are already in the system, they do not want to leave the offices.
Leave and go where?
Yeah. They still want to maneuver the little left in the offices. Yeah, there is issue of corruption and bribery in a job field that actually greatly affects us youths who would love to enter a system which is already existing, and the people in the system are either they are about to retire or their retirement age is gone. Some few actually they have passed. You see that? It is so challenging.
Okay, a very big challenge.
Very big challenge here.
Okay, qualifications. Yes, Janet,
Yeah.
what do you talk about qualifications? Do you really feel you have the qualifications for the jobs out there?
Yeah, sometimes you might be having the qualification, and when you feel that, and you, after seeing the advert, you really qualify for this, yeah, you might go. Sometimes they shortlist you and you might go for the interviews. But after that, you wonder what happens after that. There's that secrecy. It will not be revealed. Then there is this attitude of technical know-who, which also kills people. Technical know-who. If you don't have relatives there, maybe someone who knows you, you'll not be given job. Then sometimes they ask for your brother. Do you have your brother? You wonder the kind of brother they are meaning. Do you have something? And you give. If there's something you give, sometimes even they eat your money. They will not even give you that job.
So how much are we talking about here? They ask for up to how much?
It depends. It depends. It is
like
not.
How much have you ever heard of?
Okay, you go with, sometimes even they charge you 200, 500, 1 million. I remember there was a day my friend was requested to give 1 million. And this is a boy, a poor boy, right from the village, who even talked to the parents, and yet there was nothing. The father had to sell their bull, which was there, 1 M point something, and then they gave this money. And the man was just chewed like that. The job was not given to this poor boy. 2 times I witnessed it. So, and for me, when I've ever done interviews, you are not given the job. So the secrets behind, sometimes there was one I went for. All those who did the interview, majority of them, they were not even shortlisted. Those who applied, they were not shortlisted. And those who did not apply, the names appeared there.
So what did you do about it, Janet?
Okay, for us, we even went to the office, we complained, but they would not even talk to you. They would not give you that concrete answer. There are challenges.
Okay.
Yes, in getting job. Despite the fact that you qualify for it, there are challenges.
Gloria, talk to us. Talk to us. Do you qualify for those jobs?
Oh, thank you very much. About this one here, I could simply say it depends on the kind of job that is being advertised. Of course, like me here, I finished senior 5 and I did not do a course. So I could just say maybe I cannot qualify because something, okay, so the advertising to, okay, the advertising for a nurse or something, or a doctor, or whichever course, and you did not go for that training. So what will you expect? So there's nothing you can do there. But of course, others who can qualify for them, yeah, you try your luck. But about myself, I would just say maybe I don't qualify. That's why I even joined business instead.
Okay. The Lord is blessing us with mangoes. I see people salvating. We thank God. There are 2 and we are around 13, 14 people. I don't know what we are going to do about the 2 mangoes. Sunday. Oh, before I get there, let me talk to Emma. What do you think?
About qualification, I think sometimes maybe we need to ask the question of which sector are we talking about? Is it the informal sector or is it the formal sector? I know both need qualifications, but the formal sector needs qualifications more. Where most times it is degree or minimally maybe a diploma certificate in a particular course. That is there. But I think on qualification basis, most times we're there. It's the experience that puts us down.
What should we do about this experience thing? Because if it was like me, I would walk up to an interview, and if you ask for an experience, I'm able to talk about myself. Yes, I don't have the experience, but then give me the job and try me.
You see, there's something funny.
Use your mouth. Use your mouth well.
There's something funny. It is so hard for someone who doesn't have a job to get a job, but it is easy for someone who has a job to get another different job. The dynamics, I think, works around exposure and something of the sort. I'll tell you this: when I didn't have a job, a salary job, there are no jobs coming my way. Then when I got that job, less than 1 month, I got almost 3 jobs. Then I was like, why? Why? Why did you have to come when I now have a job? So I may not understand the clear dynamics of all this, but you see, when we zero it down to the qualification, sometimes I think your track record now qualifies you more, but academically, it's a balanced thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, please. My farmer and actor, Bashir.
Some of these qualifications, we do qualify for it. But the challenge comes when you apply. I can remember there was a day, I don't especially say that it was there, but we apply for it. The people say that you should drop your application and you put stone on top of it. You see? You put the stone on top of it.
Bashir, why are you not saying this place?
I don't want to expose anyone. So, for me, I lost interest of applying. I choose to do my farming work, and I create my... Yes, I didn't have a stone. Yeah.
But are you planning stones for your children? You should plan, since now you know that we need stones.
Yes, that's why I'm fighting. I'm planting my things. I need to sell them so that they come and they put stone on the
And the wind doesn't take them away.
Yes. Is that not corruption?
Corruption. Of course. This is Uganda. Corruption start from down up to up.
Okay.
Yes.
All over, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Even under this mango tree.
It's there. That's why mangoes were falling there. They were like, that is corruption.
Even mangoes falling from a mango tree.
Yeah, now there are some people who that they already booked. So thank you.
This is getting very interesting. Yes. Who is you? Aikoru. Let's give opportunity to those who have not spoken. This is interesting. Yes, Aikoru. What has been your experience?
Thank you so much. I have had an experience in this Arua city where I applied for a job. I cannot say I didn't qualify. I qualified for that job. I even went through the interview. I was called. But something happened somewhere where someone called me and said, if you really need this job, then you have to get me in such a place.
Mm-hmm.
You wonder, you're supposed to work in an office. Why is an individual, moreover, an opposite sex, calling you in a hotel?
But you know what to do.
Yes.
You should, next time you call Charity, she comes with her cameras. She hides somewhere with the cameras.
So it's not easy for us ladies sometimes. You sometimes wonder whether it's the powers from your foundation pursuing you.
Powers from your foundation, meaning what?
Ancestral spirits. Because there are very many people
From your
applying.
village?
Yes.
Following you to the city.
Those
As they
things
apply
happen.
for jobs.
Such things happen.
Juju.
It happens because there are very many people out there applying for jobs and they go through. But why is it that it's only you who is being called to a hidden place?
So what did you do at that day?
Well,
Did
I
you
went.
show up?
Yeah, I went. But when he told me that we're supposed to meet in such a room, I'm like, man, did you call me for an official issue or you called me for such things?
Okay.
So later on, the man got pissed and said he's going to put in his own relative because he was like a big person in the office. And that was how things ended. So I stopped applying for jobs.
That was the very last time you tried applying?
Yes. But the experience I have for research is the one making, let me say, organizations look for me. Organizations look for me. I go out there and do research. Sometimes for a month, sometimes for weeks. Yeah, it's the experience. I'm not supposed to be a researcher, but it's just the experience that I have gotten.
Okay.
That makes me go out there, hunt for money.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, Malik. Qualifications, do they matter anyway?
Qualifications, as we move in life, I remember I was a boy. When I was a boy, I only knew one place where hair could grow. But as I was maturing, I realized also there are other places that hair also grew in later on in life. Of course, the other place is my face, and we know the rest. As those days when we were still in primary, they used to tell us when you have like a senior for Debo, a senior for Debo, once you have the senior for certificate, you're okay. But when we reached senior for, things changed. They were requesting for certificate, not only A level, but for a particular course. Now, when we finished A level, they were asking for degree. Now that when we reached there, they're asking for. So, my point here is that you should master the pattern. We have now reached a time where papers alone don't qualify you. That's the truth. Atika Mungwa, papers alone don't what? Qualify you. You need to have the academic qualification. Yes. The social qualification, do you have it? Socially, you are impaired. Nobody knows you, and the people that know you have negative experience of you. How will you get? Huh? Yeah, so have that academic qualification, yes. The social qualification should be there. Someone should know Malik is good at this. Yeah. Then, thirdly, when you're done, like when you're from school, our people say, school gives you the papers, but the experience doesn't come from that class. Get out of the class. As you drop applications everywhere, you can do volunteer to gain the experience in the meantime, so that when you're applying, if they ask for experience, you have a recommendation from somewhere. Now, this one has been helping us here for over 2 years. You get the point? So it is not only, most of us only focus on that academic papers. My certificate, it's my diploma, it's my degree. But now when it comes to experience, you don't have. Why? You never manufactured yourself. Now when time for marketing comes in, you are left just there. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Patricia.
I want to say something about the voluntary bit of it.
I like your courage. I like your confidence.
I have the experience of voluntary things. I've done voluntary my whole life. Do I have the recommendations? The issue of relativism still comes in. There is an internal position advertised. You qualify for it. Instead of recommending you apply. It's an internal recruitment. It happened to me somewhere. You apply, but still, you're not recruited.
What happened actually? Let us know. Take us through that.
Yeah, I was volunteering for an organization, and over and again, everything is piled on you. You accept the roles and the responsibilities and you come up with the better goals. But still, when an internal recruitment is done, they advise you to apply. Everyone praises you. After dropping the application, you're still there working for them. You find people doing interviews. You are not called for it. But you've been there. You have the experience for that position.
Okay.
Sometimes it is taken konohu.
Okay.
Sometimes it is money.
Patricia,
Sometimes
and
it
a
is
whole actress,
relativism.
nobody knows you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is it.
Somebody would like to talk to us. Let's wind this up. I'm taking two more people, one from this side and one from this side. Two more people about. I would like to know if really qualifications matter.
Yeah, thank you. The issue of qualifications, really, we have talked about this. I have this question that when do the employers expect you to get experience from? That matters a lot. Because in most times they say, year of probation, 2 years, 3 years. Yet you've just qualified, and when we look at that experience, that is also another thing killing. So it is a question, when do the employers expect you as a recruit to get the experience from? Madam, really, that thing challenges, eh?
Who could answer us about this experience thing? What could be done, especially since the youths are really suffering and really getting a challenge with experience issues? What should we do? Should it be scrapped off, or really, what should we do? What do you think we should do as youth? I would like to get an answer from one female youth and then a male.
I think you gave us one good solution. You speak for yourself. You force yourself to speak. You force people to believe in you. Sometimes I think it's necessary. I've not done that myself, but I have a friend who, she has A for confidence. A asterisk for confidence. She walked into a room. Up to now, I'm still wondering what was going on in her mind. She walked into a room, into one of the biggest CEO's office, and introduced herself. There was no advert of anything. And she said, I'm not leaving until you hear from me. I think that confidence can do, especially trying to speak about yourself. But we cannot completely run away from experience itself, because the truth is, even if we put on a reality check, some of the jobs that are advertised, you will know. Without experience, it is hard to maneuver this job, especially on job, trying to learn it on job. Yes, it is there. You can be good at it. You may take some time, but I think many times why employers need experience is they're also running away from the thing of training you on the job. Some people take long to learn. They don't know you, and they are afraid that since you don't have the experience in this field, you may not necessarily. They're not sure if you are a slow learner or you are a fast learner to adapt to the conditions of this job. So I think that's my own personal reasoning about this experience thing. But I think it can, if you are a fast learner, experience really, especially in an area where you are qualified, it wouldn't matter that much, except for that particular job where experience is a must. Because the truth is, some of the jobs require experience, you like it or yes.
So, Emma, if you are recruiting young people to work in your organization, would you really put too much emphasis on experience issues?
Personally, no. When I started being part of filmmaking, I've learned that in filmmaking we need more of passion and commitment than experience. So if I'm able to determine how passionate you are and the level of commitment you're able to put in this, that is what I consider. Experience will be a secondary requirement. The primary requirement for me will be passion and commitment itself. And sometimes I even go ahead and say passion is not enough. Commitment matters first.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me add on to what he has said. To me, considering experience for fresh graduates or the youth shouldn't be a bigger thing. But you first need to give them the chance. Like human resource managers just need to have like a frequent performance appraisal system embedded in their management system. It's through the human resource that the employees get to know their weaknesses and their strengths. They just need to have a constant performance appraisal done in order to make these young people fit in the work environment.
Okay.
That's to the best of my knowledge.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much. Charity,
Yes.
please go ahead
Okay.
as we close on that matter.
Okay, I will say on this matter like this, like really taking the issue of being experienced in giving you a position to work is really not much needed in youth sectors, because if you are not employed, where will you get the experience? I will say let them first give you the opportunity and you be under close observation. In case you backslide, that's when they can say, we are sorry, you are not really the recommended person. That's what I can say.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. You've done so well. Could we have a hand clap? A hand clap for yourselves. Flowers, 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 flowers. I'm not seeing the flowers. You fear flowers. We have overpassed Valentine's Day. It was just February last time. All right, thank you so much, guys. We're doing quite very well. And at this point, we're shifting gears. Business, business, business. We would like to get to know specifically if you have ever started a business of your own. If you have ever started a business of your own, very interesting question. Let's go ahead. Let me begin with you, Sandy. Let me begin with Sandy.
Yes, thank you so much for that question. Yeah, I've ever started a business of my own. I think the first business I started was when I was in primary 7. That was when I started my first business. During the holidays, I used to come from the village to town. I buy paraffin for 10 liters. Then I go and sell this paraffin. The little interest or the little profit which is generated from selling of the paraffin, I keep it aside. I collect my capital and then do the next restocking. That was my first business I started.
Okay.
Thank you.
Talk to us. Take us through that journey, your business journey.
Yeah, and then after my P7, I had to shift to Arua. I didn't leave the business. I started. I in fact expanded the business now because I was buying in 10 liters when I was here, and then I expanded it. I was buying 20 liter, 20 liter jerrycans. Those were 40 liters. So by then, electricity was not like the way it is now.
So electricity spoiled business for you?
Yeah, electricity. First of all, it has actually killed me now. Yeah, it has made me to change my career from. Yeah, chased me out of that business. So that is it. Otherwise, I got money from that business. It looked like as if it was a joke, but it was putting food on not only my table, but for the family.
Okay.
Whenever my aunt wasn't there, I could step in and then also do the needful.
And who actually inspired you that time?
You see, business also is something interesting. Like maybe you use 10,000 to go and buy something, and then you come and sell this thing at 18 or 15,000. This money is much. This little profit you are getting here is much. Making it very interesting is in a way that you can get to interact with the customers, you get to know each other. That is like, we are talking about social capital here. So once you're in business, there's always that possibility of people to knowing you from far.
But of course, I'm saying,
yeah.
Who gave you that thought that go buy paraffin and then you start selling was my question.
You see, in Africa, there is a saying that if your parents fail to teach you, the world will teach you. You understand? So as an African child, once issues begin pressing you, you will have to look for the alternative solutions to the problem. That is, I was pressed by issues, then that was where I found myself doing that business. Not because I wanted to do it, but it was because of the condition in which I was. So the condition forced me to start that business. One thing is, first of all, it is even written in the Bible that an idle mind is a devil's workshop. So, yeah, me, I don't like this issue of being idle. I keep myself busy. Like after coming back from school, I have been doing a lot of things like a ledger. Personally, I have been washing your motorcycle. That is something you didn't know. Let me tell you. So it maybe might have helped me to top up some money to start my business. So I've been doing a lot of things that can generate for me small money that I used to. At first, I started saving. Then when I saved it, like around 20,000, that was when I started the business. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
I would
you.
like to get two people from here and two people from here. Your first business, have you ever started one anyway?
Yeah.
Feel free, feel free.
Yeah, I started my business right from primary. Yeah, home was filled with a lot of fruits. So that was where I would get money for buying the books and the rest of the needs. Would sell avocado, sell mangoes, you sell oranges. And you ask grandmother to give you some little bit of sweet bananas. When she gives, you sell them. You get your money from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are we today?
I tried first-hand clothes. These ones from Kampala that are sold at 15.15. But it reached a point I failed. Because customers would come and pick and they don't pay. They tell you, I'll pay you the next day, I'll pay you after 1 week. So as you're waiting for this money, you also need what? You need some money to go get more what? More clothes. But when you don't receive this, the business automatically delays. So it reached a moment that people could not pay on time.
Okay, we shall get to that. We shall get to the challenges. But I would like to understand. Very good, though. Very interesting. I would like to have two people from here that have gotten already. Can I please do two from here? I'll get back to this side. Okay. Yes, yes, good people. What's up? Ever started a business, Charity?
Yes, I've ever started a business. My first business, I started it when I was in P7 VAC. I remember, I grew up in a family where they do booze alcohol. Both my parents do take alcohol. And my mom was also a business person who deals in brewing alcohol, this nguli. So it reached a moment when I was in senior 2, my mom was sick and my dad, what he does is only drinking, boozing. My mom needs help where to get the money. I picked up because since he was having those equipments for brewing it, I was having 20,000 was given to me by someone. I invested it in brewing alcohol. Then after COVID, I said, if you are not taking it, why is it that you want to give it to someone? It's better you leave it to do something different apart from alcohol, because I know the bad part of it in a family. So I started dealing in fish selling with the 300,000. I go up to Pangamur to bring my fish. I sell. And then I invested the money from fish. Since I love education, you cannot mix education with business because moving up and down will affect your performance. I said, better let me invest this money in buying animals. I have goats, so the little money I've given it to someone to invest in, whereby the person buys food every day. It is a must. You are using my idea, you will be buying food for us every day up to tomorrow. But part of the business still remains mine, fish and agriculture.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Yes. Just like that, leave my girl alone. Sit down, Malik. This girl even is not looking at you.